everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Narayan Rao Kovur. So let us understand the details of General Agreement on Tariffs and Trade, Gatt. In this video, we will understand what is the meaning of Gatt, the main features of Gatt, why Gatt lost its relevance in 1980s, Uruguay Round, establishment of World Trade Organization, areas covered under the Uruguay Round, and the formation of World Trade Organization. First, Gatt provided rules for international trade for 47 years. General Agreement on Tariffs and Trade provided rules for international trade for 47 years. That means 1948 to 1994. General Agreement on Tariff and Trade. Main features of Gatt. Main features of Gatt. One is covered international trade in goods only. That means did not cover services. Did not cover services. The Goods Council had 10 committees dealing with agriculture, market access, subsidies, anti-dumping, etc. The Goods Council had 10 committees dealing with agriculture, market access, subsidies, anti-dumping, etc. Anti-dumping means it is a measure taken by the country to protect the domestic industries by imposing duties on imports sold at unfairly lower prices below the normal value. This is called anti-dumping duty. It is a measure. Next, a work party on state trading enterprises and the ITA committee reported to the Goods Council. Next, 8 multilateral trade negotiations, that means Gatt rounds, 8 rounds, were held to promote trade liberalization. Next, why? So these are the main features of General Agreement on Tariff and Trade. So now, why Gatt lost its relevance by the 1980s? So in the 80s, the Gatt lost its relevance, its importance, because of so many reasons. The reasons are, one is, it became obsolete or old with the emergence of globalization. Gatt system is very old with the emergence of globalization. Next, trade in services, TRIPS, trade related investment measures. TRIMS, trade related investment measures. TRIPS, trade related intellectual property rights, were not covered. Next, world merchandise trade expanded rapidly beyond Gatt's framework. Gatt's framework is limited, but the world merchandise trade expanded rapidly beyond Gatt's framework. Another one is ambiguities in the multilateral trading system. Lack of clarity in the multilateral trading system. Fifth one is agricultural trade liberalization was unsuccessful. Agricultural trade liberalization was not successful. Next, And the sixth one is weak institutional structure. The structure was very weak, and dispute settlement mechanism also very weak. Weak institutional structure and dispute settlement mechanism, that is also very weak. Seventh one is Gatt was not a treaty, it is only an agreement only. Because of these seven reasons, Gatt lost its relevance by the 1980s. Next, Uruguay Round and establishment of World Trade Organization. Uruguay Round and establishment of World Trade Organization. Uruguay round, this is the eighth round of Gatt. Eighth round of Gatt. Started in September 1986 at Punta del Este, Uruguay. This eighth round started in September 1986 at Punta del Este, Uruguay. 123 countries participated. 123 countries participated. Scheduled to end in December 1990, but actually completed in December 1993. Scheduled to end in December 1990, but actually completed in December 1993. The largest, this round, the largest, most ambitious, and most comprehensive round, lasting nearly 7 years. 7 years. That is why the largest, most ambitious, and most comprehensive round, lasting 7 years. So, at that time, Sir Arthur Dunkel is the director of General Agreement on Tariff and Trade. Gatt director Sir Arthur Dunkel. Next. These are the details of Uruguay round. Uruguay round. Next. Areas covered under the Uruguay round. What are the various subjects or areas covered under the Uruguay round? Members created 15 working groups to reduce restrictions in. The 15 working groups are tariffs and non-tariff barriers, tariff barriers and non-tariff barriers, tropical products, natural resource products, agriculture, textile and clothing, safeguards, subsidies, countervailing duties, trade-related intellectual property rights TRIPS, trade-related investment measures TRIMS, trade in services, Gatt rules, dispute settlement procedures, implementation of Tokyo Round NTB codes, anti-dumping measures. Anti-dumping measures. Anti-dumping means it is a measure taken by the country to protect the domestic industries by imposing duty on imports sold at unfairly lower prices below the normal value. This is called anti-dumping duties. Next. Finally, at the end of the Uruguay round, the agreement was signed by most countries on April 15, 1994. The agreement was signed by most countries on April 15, 1994. It came into force on July 1, 1995. So July 1st, 1995, Gatt was disappeared and World Trade Organization came into force on July 1st, 1995. This led to the birth of the World Trade Organization as a single institutional framework, including Gatt. The headquarters of Gatt and World Trade Organization is Geneva in Switzerland. The headquarters of Gatt, Geneva in Switzerland, and now World Trade Organization. The headquarters of World Trade Organization is Geneva in Switzerland. So these are the basic details of General Agreement on Tariff and Trade. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe and comment.